One day, you might see me in a whole new way. One day, but still I see that I'm the same OJ. One day, you might.
Niggas just don't have discipline, right? When it comes to sex, because they'll be like, I made a post the other day, or last week or two, I was saying like I can have a platonic friend, which I just don't fuck, right? I have plenty that could walk around my house naked, that just goes in my bathtub and just sits there naked in the bubble bath, get out naked, and I just don't look at it like that. And it was like, ain't no way that's happening, bro. Ain't no pretty girl gonna be sitting around me and I'm just not fucking. Yeah. And it's possible, but it's not possible for them because they just not disciplined enough. All you think about is fucking, and it's like you can't control your dick. With me, like I didn't overcame that. I don't have to fuck everything that come across. Like if I know that I'm high value, why I gotta fuck everything? Every girl that come across, I gotta fuck them. Every friend that I gotta have sex with them. It's so many women in this world. It's so many women that I'm around that I could pick and choose. I don't have to.
Yo, what up YouTube? Welcome to Sinn-Take, man. My name is Sin, coming back with another one, man. And I really wanted y'all to see that clip from Finessers Only, man. Shout out to Finessers Only because, man, listen, bruh, it really do come down to having dick control and discipline. Like he said, a lot of guys aren't just, they aren't that disciplined, so they really wouldn't understand. They wouldn't understand his journey. They won't understand where he coming from. They won't understand guys who know they value. They won't understand that shit. You know why? Because they don't have no dick control themselves, so they can't stop themselves from fapping. They can't stop themselves from chasing. They can't stop themselves from fucking. They wouldn't be able to stop any of that shit. And that be the reason why a lot of us end up in some of the worst situations ever with women that we shouldn't even been with, women that we shouldn't, of course, never had kids with, all types of shit. You know, but that's why these situations happen, because you got a lot of guys running around with no dick control. You know what I'm saying? So they out here having babies all over the place. They out here chasing women and not caring about, you know, the energy of these women, and they linking up with these women, having, you know, accidental kids with these women, jumping in relationships with these women, just solely thinking with they dick. You know what I'm saying? And then it just causes more than you can imagine. You know, when you in these relationships and y'all not compatible, you know, you was only lusting and, you know, not thinking, and, you know, and because of those energies don't match, you know, the relationship not working, y'all in a situation where y'all living together, so domestics could possibly be happening, you know, or the guy just completely just losing himself in general because he's not happy. He not where he should be in life, where he wanted to be in life, but he allowed his thing to take him into different places to where he shouldn't have been in the first place because he never had that control. You know what I'm saying? And that's just even more of a reason to be on a journey or trying to get yourself closer to God, bro. Because if you're not doing something to combat this shit, knowing how strong sexual energy is, knowing how strong, you know what I'm saying, the feminine energy that's out here is, bro, listen, dog, you bound to just, you know, end up in these same traps, same situations that we done watched so many go through. So it's important to be practicing this. It's important to be staying away from porn, because porn just fuels the fire. Pornography fuels the fire that will just have you out here even more, just going 100, 200 miles an hour after the cat. You know, just losing complete control and not caring. You got dudes out here that don't care, so they gonna risk it all. They don't care about their jobs. They don't care about the fact that they got a other family. They ain't gonna care about their kids. They not gonna care about their situation. They not gonna care about their finances, so they gonna trick it all just to get in that. You know what I'm saying? They gonna trick it all because they have no control, bro. And that's why you seeing all of this shit going on. You got motherfuckers shooting and killing for these women. You got motherfuckers shooting and killing for attention and clout just to attract women. You got motherfuckers shooting and killing because of these relationships that they in, and, you know, not knowing how to get out of them, and they completely losing themselves and going crazy, all types of shit. You got motherfuckers doing they self. because they allowed themselves to end up in a situation, or they just gotta keep, chasing and finding love because they not intact with themselves. They not cool with themselves, so they gonna always feel like they need somebody. And that's an issue too. All of that shit is linked, from pornography, to the devaluing yourself, you know what I mean? To all of that validating, chasing, all of that shit, bro. All of that shit is intact. So that's why it was important for us to be here, because some of us didn't have situations already back there that we didn't want to be in, that we got in just because of our lack of dick control. You know what I'm saying? Just because we was out here lusting. Just because we was out here under the influence and doing what everybody else doing. So guess what, bro? We had to climb out of that shit. But at the end of the day, we gonna take accountability for it, and we gonna do what it takes to get out of that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying like, run away from it. No, we gonna deal with our shit, handle our shit as men, and grow and learn from that. That's how you get out of that. You know what I'm saying? Because listen, everything happened for a reason, and we had to go through them lessons. We had to learn. But you a fool if you gotta keep going through these same ass situations and you never learning, and you wondering why you just drowning in such a deep hole, and you ended up with so many kids and so many situations. Is because you keep doing the same thing. You know what I'm saying? It's because you keep doing the same thing. So you keep putting yourself in these environments, in these situations, instead of valuing yourself enough to stay out of those situations, valuing your energy enough to not give that away. You know what I mean? Value yourself enough to just want to elevate in life and understand that shit is just that should not be the focal point of you. That should not be, I need to do this, otherwise I'm less than a man. So you need sex, you need pussy just to feel like a man. You know what I'm saying? That's your only purpose out here, and you got a lot of dudes that have that mindset. So if they not fucking something, if they not chasing something, if they ain't up in something, then they don't feel masculine, bro. Not knowing that your masculinity is more than that. Your masculinity, listen, bro, masculine is how you carry yourself. Masculine is how you value yourself. Masculine is taking care of the business and staying on your purpose. Masculine is so many other things than just having sex. Anybody can do that. Anything can do that. You know what I'm saying? Anything can do that, bruh. But how we was brought up and programmed, we was programmed to pedestalize these women, chase these women. You know what I mean? Don't do nothing for yourself. Do something for yourself so you can attract women. Nah, bro. It shouldn't be like that, bro. It shouldn't. But these, how shit set up is grooming men to think that that's the way to go. So they, with how much porn is out there, with how social media is set up, and how these women is being pedestalized and used to distract us, bro, you just gonna have more and more men that's feeding into this. More and more men that are lost. No, more and more men that aren't embracing their masculine energy and valuing their energy and protecting their energy and realizing the importance of their life force energy. You're going to have more and more men that's going to be spilling it away. You know what I mean? Just giving it away, not utilizing it how they should, bro. And that's what you have, a bunch of motherfuckers that got energy and not knowing how to use it. So they giving it away. They giving it away to porn. They giving it away to succubus women. They giving it away to Jezebel women. They giving it away to things that's just lowering their own value, bro. They giving their energy away in so many different places, bro. That listen, bro, a motherfucker ain't got no choice but to be low on confidence. A motherfucker ain't got no choice to be low on testosterone and not want to do nothing and be lazy. That's what you got a lot of. So what you gonna have? A bunch of thirsty motherfuckers that's gonna be reaching for their phone, reaching for their laptops to fap and watch everybody else live their life and be lusting, looking at women and twerk videos all day. Whole life just going down the drain. So when you living like that, you constantly looking for pleasure. You constantly reaching for bad shit. So you reaching for bottles, blunts. You know what I'm saying? You reaching for burgers, bottles, blunts, and burgers. Triple B's, nigga. That's what motherfuckers' nickname should be. You a triple B. You become a triple B ass nigga reaching for blunts, bottles, and burgers. because you have no control, you have no self-esteem, you have low self-esteem and low energy, and you allowed this world to make you think that, listen, you shouldn't value yourself, you should just value all this external shit. You should value these celebrities, you should value these women, you should value all of this shit instead of valuing yourself. So that's what you have, bro. That's what you got a society full of. So you got a bunch of frustrated motherfuckers out here with low self-esteem, so they feel like since they can't impress these women, they gonna try to impress a bunch of niggas around them, and that's why they in gangs. That's why they always hanging around a bunch of other dudes. That's why they can't be by themselves. They can't be by themselves. You got motherfuckers that can't even be by themselves. So you can't even be by, you don't like yourself enough to be by yourself and try to figure out this life thing, try to figure out your health thing, try to figure out this financial thing, try to figure out this spiritual thing. You won't like yourself enough to give yourself time to do that. Instead, you gotta have all these motherfuckers around you to help you think. And you wonder why you don't know who you are, have no fucking identity. These motherfuckers running around with no identity. There's a bunch of motherfuckers with it's an identity crisis out here. So when you in a world full of motherfuckers that don't know who they are, hell yeah, it's gonna be violence. Hell yeah, it's gonna be simp. Hell yeah, it's gonna be psychos running around this motherfucker. Hell yeah, it's gonna be lusting and all types of shit. Motherfuckers gotta be under the influence all the time. That's what you gonna have a world of, bruh. Cause you motherfuckers don't know where to go. And bruh, because they being tormented so bad, because they so lost, bro, they gotta find something easy and simple to take their mind off of their reality, instead of just sitting in that, working on that, and figuring that out, bruh. That's why I say you gotta stay away from that. The Most High is separating you away from that, because we seeing what these motherfuckers doing. You know what I'm saying? They slaying motherfuckers who own their purpose. They slaying motherfuckers who out here having something. They slaying motherfuckers who out here knowing they value, knowing they worth. The lost motherfuckers is slaying people like us. They hate us. Motherfuckers don't like us, bro. They be jealous of your energy, jealous of your shine, jealous of your grind, jealous how you overcame. They jealous of all of that shit, bro. So once you go around that element, around that energy, then what you think gonna happen? That's like you going around a bunch of zombies and you think that there ain't a motherfucker gonna bite you, and a motherfucker ain't gonna smell you, a motherfucker ain't gonna see you. No, they see you. So why put yourself in a situation? You know what I'm saying? Why not continue to work on yourself so you could continue to separate from that lifestyle? You lived it already, bruh. That's what y'all need to do. Stop feeling so bad. Understand that you lived that. The Most High pulled you out of that for a reason. Don't go back. You know what I'm saying? All you can do is hope that people make it out of that. Like I said, you just gotta hope, because you was there before. You was there before, so guess what? Once you get pulled out of that, once you have to claw out of that and grind yourself out of that and start waking up out here, bro, don't go back into that. I mean, don't hang around motherfuckers like that. You know where they at. You know where they at. You know what type of time they on. You know what type of energy they have. So you better off just being by yourself, or making sure that you're around motherfuckers that's good energy, that's around, that's on what you on, and all that other shit. You know what I'm saying, man? You know what I mean? You stay around the mugs that you know ain't on that side, because you've been on that dark side. You know what I'm saying? You've been under the influence. You was out there chasing. You was out there with no control. You did that. You lived that life. So congratulations, man. You graduated from that. You survived that. That makes you a survivor. Like I tell you, bro, that makes you a damn survivor. So don't go back into the fire, because we seeing there's a lot of motherfuckers that's out here catching friendly fire. And for y'all that don't know what friendly fire is, that's like when you at war and then it's just bullets just flying. It wasn't meant for a specific person, but if you in a war zone, shit happens and bullets be flying sometimes, and you just might get hit. Friendly fire happens when you put yourself in these situations, and there's a lot of people that's getting hit with friendly fire that shouldn't even been there in the first place. You know what I'm saying? So don't let that be you. Stay focused and keep gaining control out here first and foremost, man. You know what I'm saying? This shit is important, bro. We didn't let this shit, listen, like, bro, we lived our life as if it was a female holding our dick and pulling it, and we just going along while she pulling our dick. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how we was living life and just going along. She could be taking us into a fire. She could be taking us into a relationship we don't want. She could be taking us into having babies. She could be taking us into marriages, taking us into all types of situations. That's what it's like when you don't have control of your joint. You know what I'm saying? So control that. I know it's tough. I know it's tough, but you gotta be strong out here, bro. That's why we here. You gotta be strong. You gotta maintain discipline, okay? Because you gonna thank yourself, like, bro, your body, your energy, your purpose, listen, your bank account, all of that shit gonna be thanking you like, thank you, yes. Yes, I'm so glad. You know what I mean? Because guess what, bro? There's a lot of people that didn't have that control, that let that shit drag them into addiction, drag them into relationships, drag them into the worst things, and it's hard to get out of that. So make sure that you being very conscious of this shit before you jump into that. Get to know these women, get to know their energy, and just stay on point with yourself, bro. Stay on point with you and continue to work on you. And that's my word, man. My name Jay Sinn, the Sinn-Take. Holla at y'all later, man. Peace.
Hustle hard, yeah, that's all day. I'ma keep putting in work, yeah, that's all day. I'm in here to do my job, yeah, that's all day. What I do ain't a facade, this is all Jay. Hustle hard, yeah, that's all day. I'ma keep putting in work, yeah, that's all day. I'm in here to